Looks like we're good to go. I have to check and make sure, after things clear up, that I'm able to hear myself, because I'm more important than what the ball game is, I would think. Oh, yeah. It is good to go. Yeah. Why was I humming that tune? Coming of Age by Isn't That Damn Yankees? I don't know. Looks like I'm out of beverage right now. Maybe I get a drink of water later on, because I know I'm going to need it. I was eating spicy food earlier today, and kind of seared my mouth. Now I just had a snack, so of course I got shit all in my teeth and whatnot. It's always good. It's always good. Welcome back in, everybody. It is the live stream Let's Play of MLB The Show 16. Here we are on Road to the Show Season 5 as we follow the career of one Derek Metzger. Wearing pinstripes, donning the pinstripes as a New York Yankee. Season 5, we are in the American League Championship Series, whence we last left you. Series is tied 2-2 as we close out our 3 games. I get the start for Game 5, which is kind of odd. At the end of the last episode, I had said, why didn't they start me in Game 4? Because, let's say, if we lose here, then I even the series. And plus, I can get 1, 2, 3 days rest, and potentially get Game 7 as the start. But they have me here for Game 5, which would be 1, 2 days off to do Game 7. Remember, I started Game 1. 1, 2, that would have been 3 days off to start me here, which would have made sense, because then 1, 2, 3 days off for Game 7. Don't know why the skipper did this, but nevertheless, we are at home. We are hosting the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim, who were once known as the California Angels. I don't know why the fuck their name has changed so much, so poorly, so stupidly, but let's play that next appearance, white boy. Terrible joke. I don't know. It's not funky music. But we gotta play it either way. Salvador Perez is our only guy that's worth a damn. Segura's not bad. 85 overall. Marisnik, 81. Look at them. Sammy fucking Vaccaro. 80, 81. 99, Mike Trout. 88, Donaldson. 82, Andrelton Simmons. Wow. They got a decent squad there in Anaheim. We'll have to take them here out. Don't know why you get a Mayor Joe Quimby voice on that one, but why not? Simpsons reference. 17 innings, 22 strikeouts. Playoff time. I shut off all the play-by-play guys and all their voices because the presentation is key. And what I say is more important than what they got to say. At least I think so. And it's raining. I'm not good pitching in the rain. I'm really not. This is kind of upsetting. Terrible. For argument's sake, for those of you wondering, I will probably just play this game for tonight's episode, and then that might be it. I mean, we'll see how we advance if we get through this series and advance to the World Series. If we get wiped out, and perhaps I press my way into the off-season, we'll see how things go. Series tied 2-2. That's key. I normally do pretty damn well. I would say I'm a decent playoff pitcher. Show me that panning shot. Where is it? Right there. Ow! That's probably our thumbnail. I can almost bet you. When I put this onto my YouTube channel, that post-season, that's probably our thumbnail. Which I should be doing something like that so it shows up on the thumbnail. Just missed opportunity. Oh, unzip my fly, whip it out, and just... No, alright, forget all that shit. Forget I mentioned it. Look at me, 2-0. Great ERA. 11 strikeouts per 9 innings. Who is that loss? Who is... Come on. Fucking Sammy Vaccaro. He won Rookie of the Year. I was in second place. My career's panned out way better. Otherwise, Mike Trout and Josh Donaldson, I mean, I've been smothering them for MVP, so... It's kind of a joke. I mean, if Sammy Vaccaro says he did something better than I did, Mike Trout and fucking Donaldson are both like, dude, shut up already. That's Rookie of the Year. It doesn't even matter. Well. Oh, let's get her going. Whew. We have no gold gloves out there. Who are these guys? They've either held on to people that they could have gotten rid of, or they've brought in people that doesn't make any sense. Contact lenses are already giving me trouble. Let's see how much fun that can be. Sammy the Bull Vaccaro. Fucking tough guy. You stupid Gavone, what's wrong with you? Well, playoff baseball. Oh, Jesus, that's sensitive. A little bit of... It's wet, rain. Ball a little slick today. That one went way in the dirt.
First pitch, 7:05.
Better? Alright. Hey, that's a strike. I'll take it. Well, variety right away, huh? Yeah, but a slider right up the fucking middle. I think I had no break to it. I think Vaccaro got on base in game 1. Yeah, you fucking... I'll hit him. I'll aim for the skull. I'll hit him. Say I won't. Hi, Kyle. Oh, I sure could go for a double play right now. Yeah, in the first inning, I'm begging for a double play. Well, what are you waiting for? Prom night? Come on, let's go. Fucking guy. Got to get that first strike in there. Or I need that first pitch to be a strike. That's it. Same thing. Although I do like when I'm wearing the pinstripes. Left it hanging, but he didn't go for it. When I'm wearing the pinstripes and they give me the long sleeve fucking that navy blue, that shit looks snappy. Looks really dapper, one might say. Come on, sucker. Pulls it. Chop, get him, that's one, and floater. It's alright, we got the front guy, though. We got the guy out front. That's okay. If anybody, I'd rather get the furthest base runner. That could have been worse. Now, what's the problem there? He picked it up too low, or what's the deal? I don't know. The play-by-play guys are probably discussing something, but I've muted them, so we'll never know. In the postseason, a 107 average. Did you see that? Well, that's just downright awful. At least the crowd's fucking buzzing. I like that. Left it hanging, but he watches it. 42 degrees. Oh. I mean, that is a cool, wet night. Cannot be fun in October. Ooh. Okay. Trout goes fishing. Huh? Huh? Trout. No? Fuck you then. Oh. Pulls the shit out of that circle changeup. But it goes foul. Good thing, too. Could have been a good double with a ribby coming around. Sweeping curveball for the strikeout. Get him the fuck out of here. Just watching that shit go by. Kissing the edge. I was in there clean, though.
Josh Donaldson.
He should have tried for it. Well, that average has probably dropped down about 100. Look at this, 172 average. 4 ribbies. It's one of those things, you get a really good pitcher in the playoffs, like myself, or one Derek Metzger, however you look at it, and it can really change the complete dynamic of what a series looks like. Or at least a game in that series. Make these MVP caliber guys look like fucking spring training hacks. Donaldson, I've noticed, has been a pretty big strikeout kind of a guy. Clyde Washington, my boy C-Dub. I never remember what kind of strike zone these guys call. I mean, to some degree, it doesn't even matter to me. He tops it, and we'll get the force out at second to end the inning. All right, watch game. Actually, I do want to check that now that I did a lot of homework yesterday when I was at work. In the 2016 season, now as far as the records, that's the only thing I didn't get exact, but the playoff run, let's see, the Angels won the ALDS, they won the ALCS, but then they lost the World Series. The Giants were the winners there in 2016. In 2017, the Yankees over the Angels, 3-1, so we eliminated them. That was the year we lost to the Indians. 2018, my third year, the Angels won the wild card over the Red Sox, and then the Yankees beat the Angels in a sweeper. The year we won the World Series, that is. 2019, the Angels ended up winning the World Series in 7 games over the Dodgers. Hey, look at that, a base hit. I'm not even paying attention. The Angels were a wild card team that ended up winning the World Series because we weren't in their way. That's what I got to say. And we got the year 2020 right now. The Angels took out the Orioles in the ALDS, and here we are. Can I be a thorn in their side yet again? I'm sure Mike Trout just hates me. Up and down the board, I'm sure Trout hates me. 2 pitches, and we got a runner on. That's great. Hey, there. All right, another little chip shot. Don't be stupid. You guys are going to be throwing the ball around like idiots. We're going to score nonstop. Kind of amazing, the first pitch he sees, he takes it for a little bloop out there. 269, a homer, and 4 ribbies. That's not bad for a catcher. You know what would be even better? Another RBI right about now.
0-1.
But I've been a pain in the Angels' side. And hell, I've held Trout back from getting the MVP, what, how many years now? 4? Well, I had to yawn there. Thought he gave out a strike. Boop. He did not. Is that a little too loud? I'll tone it down some. 1-1 the count. Yeah, work this guy's fucking arm, would you? Let's get some runners going, get a run in.
That's ball 2.
Good.
I got 2-1 the count.
Calm down, Perez. You'll be all right. Sally. Salvador. That kind of sounds Spanish. That kind of sounds Italian. It's probably Portuguese. I don't know. Could be Greek. No.
2-2.
Come on. Of course, then again, Perez. Could be Mexican, could be Venezuelan, could be Cuban. But Salvador. That's the part of the name that's throwing me off. There's a shot that's going to left, and that's not doing anything. I don't know why the runner from second didn't just tag up and try to go to third. Make Picaro work for it.
First baseman, Jesus Montero.
Batting 200. Well, he's 357 here in this series against Anaheim.
No ball. One
Down
strike.
the middle. That's all right. Waste those pitches. We can get him to do 10 plus an inning. Okay. The catcher kind of jumping around there. That was weird.
Oh,
A little too high. You're going for the nose there, Ramsey. Calm it down. Damn it. I believe the Cubs, now that I mention my baseball interests, Cubs ended up sweeping the Marlins with today's 2 o'clock start win here on Wednesday, August 3rd. Foul out of play. Well, I think that's 1 and 2 regardless. Let's get an advancement. Base hit. Okay, let's do a base hit here.
2 balls. 2 strikes.
Dirt, that's fine too. Whoop. That was a setup. Going up high, he's going to smoke him. Dribbler, double play, inning is over. Fuck. Had runners on first and second, couldn't get anything out of it. Goddamn CJ Cron. Should I hit him now? He had that home run off of me.
Leading off for the Angels.
He had a really good game 1. Was it like 3 for 4, 4 for 5? Even when Chapman came in for the save, he ended up getting a hit there too. The 9th inning.
Out.
Oh, you could have tagged him. Fuck that guy. Damn it. Oh. Oh, baby Jesus. Oh, shit. Left it hanging. But he's under it at the warning track. Good. 3 pitch out. Fair enough. It's not the strikeout I was hoping for, but at least this fucker sits.
Right fielder, Sean McCormick.
No, that's Calhoun. I'm trying to remember these guys. You know, it's kind of weird, like, the interaction is just non-existent in this game. So I don't really know my teammates. You know, by look, by number, nothing. I could be wrong, but okay, we got a guy playing either shortstop or second base number 2. Of course, Derek Jeter was the shortstop number 2. Now, was that Jonathan Scope, or was he playing second number 13? I forget, but... like, I remember those things. A-Rod was 13. Jeter was 2, but, like, those guys are gone already. Like, they're way gone. It's like, who the hell am I trying to think of? And, like, there had been other people on this team. Like, why does he have number 2? Well, this guy's really pissing me off, you know? Not bad. All right, little chop slapper right to the second baseman. A 5-pitch, little ground out.
Batting 7.
Well, look at that. The Cubs take a 3-2 lead over the Dodgers. The Cubs have won a World Series since my career has started. So have the Angels. So have my Yankees. I say my Yankees, Metzger's Yankees. The Dodgers have not. As good as they are, they have always made the playoffs. All 5 years of this Road to the Show career. Woo.
0-1.
I mean, to even swing at that thing. Come on, guy. Yeah, talk to yourself. Get through it all. Hanging. I mean, a good cutoff.
Batting 8. Second baseman.
Yeah, he swung at that garbage first pitch. And that second pitch, well, that was a different kind of garbage. Stayed right there for him to fucking take a piece of.
No ball. 1 strike.
I would say go change up and then bring a slider in. Not bad.
Oh, 2.
Bring that slider in right now. Down and away on good breakers. Oh, sweeping curve. Well, whatever. So long as it gets the result that I'm looking for. I just figured a little more velocity. That's alright. Hey, we were damn near on the same page there. Stylistically, Perez and I had that same idea going. Well, shit, I said it before he even called it. Nothing doing here. Both teams have 2 hits, though. But see, we get the bottom half of the inning. That's what I like. I didn't check my pitch count there. God damn it. Either way, he's at 13. Let's work it a little bit, guys. Hold on, it took them 2 frames to get 2 hits. We had 2 hits in the first inning in 1 frame. Okay.
Oh,
Got a bit of a whiff there. We don't need a breeze with all this rain here. Come on, kid. Come on, Marisnik. What else can you do for us here?
Oh.
Okay. Come on now. Shot going. To the gapper. Oh, you got some wheels too. You got at least a double out of that one. Stay 2, stay 2. Alright. Good shot there. Beautiful shot.
Batting 6.
Now come on, 2 fly balls and we get a run. Even on sacrifice. I mean, that you can't ask for a better shot than that. I mean, unless he gets that a triple out of that thing somehow, that's only better thing he could have done. Well, here we go, Mr. Calhoun. Had a beautiful home run. Was that against Detroit? No, I think that was against Anaheim. I think that was game 1. Last episode of recording.
1 ball. No
Holds the bat. Ball 1. Good. Work that pitch count, guys. If you can get 12 more out of them, that'd be great.
1 ball. 1 strike.
Winging him in. All right, 1-1. Fine. Get that perfect pull shot down the first base line. Not too much wind. That thing can just hug the line, hit off the pole. Not quite like that. I was thinking of like a 2-run homer, but, you know, tomato, tomato. Yeah, but 1 and 2 here. Now there's issues. Now there's worry.
2 and 2.
A little up top, that's good. Scare him a bit, that's fine. Oh, man.
No, that's a ball.
Full count, nobody out. You know, and I've been thinking so heavily about what might happen, you know, come the off season. Doesn't matter what happens with this Yankees season. It does not matter to me. Dribbler. They forced back, even though he takes there. That's as good as a sac fly, like to the warning track to advance. The third baseman came up to make the play, so no one was covering third. So as soon as he threw it to first to get the batter, good base running there. That was smart. And now just any solid blast deep should score the run on the sac fly. Good base running. That's decent. Oh, baby Jesus, he's in. Okay. All right. On the first pitch, Ref Snyder, you getting fucking chippy up there, huh? Just wanted it. But hey, that's a productive at bat if you ask me. That gives us a run. You know, it's not like we were down by 7. Tie game, that broke it. Good. So you know what that means, ladies and gentlemen. The bottom of the 3rd, the bottom of the 4th, 5th, 6th, 7th, 8th, 9th, does not matter if we got that lead.
1-0.
Let's keep and build on this thing. There are 2 outs. He's going to hit 26 pitches. Let's wear this kid down. Love that batting stance, though. He's kind of got this wavering motion like he's a wizard. Look at him. He's ready to cast a spell. It's called long ball. It's a level 10 spell. I mean, he's still working on it, obviously, but... See, he's always like... He's just a mage apprentice. He's not like a complete full wizard. 27-time World Series champs. Oh, excuse me. I gave you one, Yankees. That should say 28. That's false advertising. Get your... Yeah, these are fans, I take it, too. They love their team, but they don't even know the numbers. Fucking bums. I gave you a win. Good pull down the line. Got 28 World Series wins. Which, now that I look at my jersey number, that's kind of an odd coincidence. Well, they had 27 when I got here. But, of course, that number 27 that Metzger wears on his jersey, yeah, there's a story behind that, too. That's part of what I like about all of this, is the depth that I give thought into my player. Because we really don't get backstory. We really don't get any of that stuff here. There is no interaction. You don't get to see how Derek Metzger responds to teammates or the press or opponents or... home fans, road fans, if he's got a family, what's the deal there? Like, you don't get personality. So I try to explain some of this portrait. It's not like I'm Derek Metzger. That's a totally different deal. I mean, if I were to be in character with this, that'd be totally different. Just wouldn't work well. I don't think. Best I can do is explain things, I guess, through his mindset, or how I feel that he would be. I mean, he literally doesn't have a voice, so I've got to give it to him through actions, bam, and everything else. And I mean, that number 27, I've said, if you strike out everybody in a ball game to get a perfect game, I mean a perfect game, it would be 27 up, 27 down, all strikeouts. That's how you get a perfect game, is 27 complete outs. Clean outs. That's up, but it's not going to have the distance. That's, 2 outs, I do believe? Oh, 1 pitch out even. That's better. It's way better.
The center fielder, number 27.
Didn't even notice that. What had I thought? Well, I'm going to the Yankees. I should almost change my jersey number to 28 since I'm here. Like, hey, I gave you World Series number 28. How about that? So you had 27 when I got here. I gave you that 1. So should I be jersey number 1? Because I gave you 1? Well, what if we win this year? Should I change my jersey to 2? Wow, did he give me that 1. That was incredibly low. I mean, that was a good 2 inches, 3 inches low out of the fucking strike zone. Yeah, I'd be upset, actually. But because of that, yeah, now he's got to be overly cautious. That was down low. That strike 2 call. But if he's going to give that to me, oh well. Monument Park in Yankee Stadium. Hanser Alberto. He's done nothing. This is like his first at-bat in the post. Not even just this series. Perhaps he has no numbers. It's all zeros.
1-0.
I mean, he could have struck out 7 times. That was in there? Pointed right at me. Oh! Jesus, and that thing just flutters right into the pitcher's glove.
The batter, number 2,
That is the 3rd broken bat
Segura.
our boys have had in the postseason here. We had two in, was it the Detroit game? Or were both of those in the fucking game one against the Angels here? That's the third broken bat in this fucking playoff run, at least.
No, that's a ball. One ball, no strike.
Segura. Tell you what, kid, get on with a double. Let's get more insurance. All right, right now he's about to hit 32 pitches, but that's right about where I am.
Strike one.
All right, fine. Why does he keep pointing at me? I'm gonna flip him off soon. Like, I'll let you do one, like, all right, one, whatever. Two, it's like, for you, sir, that's strike two. Strike three, I'm gonna fucking, you're getting the bird, son. Bird. Dribbler to short. Gets him easy. Fair enough.
Up next for the Yankees, designated hitter, Danny Santana.
Fucking Denny Sen. You know, if he was like Oriental. You know, like Danielson, right? That's pretty much what that is.
That's a ball. 1-0.
Damn well better be a ball. It was low, for fuck's sakes. I had the day off, so I did all my running around. I got tomorrow off, too. How much games do I play tomorrow? Whew. Oh, Jesus Christ. Just give that one to the fucking first baseman. Why don't you just bunt it down the line and kick it to him? Now, is that like in alphabetical order? 4, 3, 5, 7, 37, 8, 8, 16, 15? Or in order for when they came to the organization? What's the deal there?
Leading off for the Angels, third baseman, Josh Donaldson.
Whew, excuse me. Wow, baby Jesus. Of course, I might go to the beach tomorrow after I wake up and work out and all that stuff. Haven't been to the beach in a while. It's not that far. It's balls hot, dude. It's August 3rd. It'll be August 4th tomorrow when I wake up and get done with a workout. Like, am I going to want to wake up, do a workout, build up a good old sweat, shower up, get myself clean, just to get out to the fucking beach and, you know, a sunscreen, suntan lotion, get all hot and fucking sweated up out there, laying out in the sun. Sweeping curveball has been striking people out today. That's got to be, I'd say 4 or 5 Ks already.
Now batting, designated hitter.
Which, again, the Angels are a team. Like, the talent on this squad, like, they should not be bad. They have a World Series win within within the career here of Derek Metzger. I got to give them that. But you would think they'd be going a lot more or something. About to hit 40 pitches. Not the slider. I'm glad I missed outside of the zone with that thing. Slider, I don't think has been that good for me. But then, you know, a perfect timing screwball. Don't matter to C.J. Cron. That motherfucker will hit anything and get on base.
Right fielder, number 5.
Goddamn pain in the ass.
McCormick.
Come on, game. Don't make me watch this again. I mean, barely a hop towards his glove. I thought he picked it up off the fucking, like, right there.
That's out the corner.
All right, he gave me a generous low strike against Trout. I'll let that be a ball. I don't like it on the first pitch, but punch. Oh, you got 2 right there.
On the tag, you're out.
Double play. I guess he did step on the bag, and then the force out was it? Well, not the force out, the tag out. Fair enough. And I missed the pitch count. Oh well, because we have the lead, the bottom of the 4th doesn't even matter. Sally.
Leading off the 4th for the Yankees, catcher.
Mustang Sally. You better slow your Mustang down. Singing is not my strong point, as you can tell. Punching.
Oh.
1-1. Yeah, make them sweat, guys. What you got now, huh?
Ball.
It's like my brain's not totally in fully function mode right now. Gotta be honest with you. Did a lot of running around today. Oh, shit. Go out, go out. See, there's Perez, number 13. Well, that's A-Rod's number. You can't have it. Even in this game, A-Rod is a fucking Hall of Famer with the Yankees. Keep following him. That's fine. It's not ideal, but you're not striking out by fouling him out. Keep following him. We got the lead. Make him beat you. I mean, hell, I got to do my job, too, on the mound. I got to make sure they don't do anything, but right now that pitcher's trying. Not too far past the dirt on that one. Losing it in the drops. It's alright, you worked him a little bit. That was cool. I mean, who is this guy Ramsey? Like, is he good for them? Why would they even have me play this dude? I should have played Game 4. And then Game 5 would be here. A day off for travel. Game 6 and Game 7 if needed. That's 3 days rest for me. 5 the day off and 6. Yeah, there's your 3 days. It's like I worry about shit like that. I really do. Didn't that happen? You know, when I was watching, I was watching my videos last night to see the season standings, which I wasn't always keen at looking at. Somehow, like, I don't know why I didn't fully look at the standings all the way through the league. Like, at the end of the regular season. Some of the, like there's 2 years where it's like, well, I don't know. There's 3 or 4 teams in the National League. I have no clue who had that bad record. You know, because, like, as you're looking at the full wild card picture, like, every team is listed. But obviously they can't all fit on the screen. So there's, like, one name right above my face bubble here. It could have been Brewers. It could have been Rockies. It could have been whatever. I couldn't see the name, so I just took what that record was and said, okay, these 4 teams that I don't know about, I'm going to put them all as this 66 and whatever, you know, this 66-win team. And it's like, that's the best I can do. Then there was one year I totally whiffed on what the fuck the National League had. Pretty much, other than playoff teams. I mean, it was bad. Like, I didn't even bother looking at the fucking stats, the standings at the end of the year, and that's kind of a key thing. I'm upset at myself for not doing that. Because I can give you the full rundown. You can go back and kind of look on your own, and you'd see, like, some of it's really, like, you gotta pause that video at just the right point when I'm flipping through menus to be like, well, who's the wild card team and who won the fucking division, blah, blah, blah. You know, it's going too quick like that sometimes, and I'm kind of upset at myself for doing it that way. Not, because looking at the standings to me is a very important thing, especially because I'm doing a career here. That is a huge flub on my part. And that's something I need to tighten up on that. I guess I'll show you at the end of this fucking. Well, we'll see how this series ends up. But that's something like, you know, when I get through this. Well, after arbitration, of course, you know, I guess that's when the career really starts for Metzger. Oh, a dribbler up the middle. Barely beat it out. Nice. Thought they were going to get him. Looks like it almost hit the pitcher. A little chop over him or something. 53 pitches. This will be 54, and there's 2 outs. Starting to build it. Right around the 4th inning is kind of where you start to see that stretch coming in. Well, you know, if you had 2 strikes on you already, that's not a bad one to have. Of course, now I'll have a little bit of downtime after this recording. Like, what do? Do I play something for me off camera? Just some other bullshit that I'm doing? Part of me was thinking, like, okay, I want to go back and play Fallout 4 here on the PS4 rather than the Xbox One. Delete that old fucking playthrough I had. Well, at least, you know, I'll keep the file and all that shit on my Xbox One, but get rid of that playlist on my YouTube channel. Same thing with Metal Gear 5 Phantom Pain. I like those 2 games, but I would rather replay them on a much better streaming quality system, PS4. But then again, too, it's just like, man, I kind of want to do that with Grand Theft Auto 5 as well, but then I would have to play that game all over again. And not that I'd never played so much of it online, but still, everything that I do have built up, I would have to redo all of that shit again, too. And it's just, man, I don't know. Like, I guess in that regard, as much as I like Grand Theft Auto 5, and part of me is thinking, like, yeah, I should just play that back on the PS3 is where I have it. 43 pitches here. This will be 44 to start my 5th inning. But part of me's thinking, like, man, I would love to do that and get it all on air for you. It would be another long fucking term project. Now, to play through the story mode is one thing. But then to play online, like, kind of just for fun every here and there, like, that, too, would kind of be a different deal. So, and plus, like, do I have all the fucking chitter-chatter of everybody in my fucking headset, like, whoever's lobby I'm in, or whatever lobby I'm in? Nice attempt. Nope. Damn. That one was hanging just enough. Spiked it in the dirt.
Jace Peterson.
I mean, even if the third baseman... Oh, I hit the button. Even if the third baseman gets that thing, I don't know if he's going to make an ample play to it, you know. Not an ample play, but a quality play. Yeah, Grand Theft Auto 5, I love the Grand Theft Auto games. Which is kind of weird because, you know, I've said, like, oh, that I play Elder Scrolls Online with some friends of mine. And granted, we had a technical hiccup just this past Sunday. What was that? Was that the 31st of July? Somewhere around there. If today's August 3rd. Nice, sweeping Kirby. Just watching it. Just watching it. Just watching the fucking thing.
The batter, number 2.
Perfect timing, though. That thing was nice and in there. But part of me is thinking, like, dude, should I just wait for the next Grand Theft Auto game and then I'll worry about recording shit there? That's probably what I'm going to end up doing. Does that mean that I'm totally dropping fucking anything that I was doing with Grand Theft Auto 5? Maybe, perhaps, I don't know. It's still a fun game to just drive around in and fuck around and do whatever. I mean, I don't have much... Not that I did 100% of the game. But I did quite a bit, to be perfectly honest. Now, granted, there are separate little things you can do for Michael and for Trevor.
1 and 10.
And for, not CJ. Clifton Johnson. What the hell's the kid's name? I can't remember all of a sudden. Ooh! Wait, that's a slider for the strikeout. What the hell was the kid's name? There was Trevor, there was Michael, there was Trevor. Brad was their friend. What's the kid's name? I can't fucking think of it. Well, shows I didn't use him all that much. Which is kind of bad. Like, I got the idea that in that game, Michael was supposed to be the kind of Tommy Vercetti from Vice City. You know, kind of modeled after, to some degree. Trevor, at my best estimation, was supposed to be, who was the arms dealer? Cassidy? Phil Cassidy, yep. Who was initially, well, in his first fucking, well, in his better role in Vice City, was voiced by Gary Busey. Who, that makes perfect sense. if you ask me. But that's who he's marginally supposed to be. Doesn't give me that one. Hey, that's all right. Metzger, leave it, leave it. He gave you one against Trout. Yeah, stare him down, whatever. Just get back to work. We got shit to do here. And then other kid, I can't remember his fucking name. I want to say Jerome, but that ain't it. Like, he's supposed to be CJ from San Andreas, obviously. Carl Johnson. There's a shot. Foul, thank God. Had that thing landed just at the line, that's an easy ribby. Part of me really wants to freeze him. Or should I waste my frozen here in the 5th? You know, with 2 guys out, I'm going to do it now. I don't care. Sinker. With 2 men out, any solid shot could have driven in 2 runs. Just take that and run with it. So frozen is done. That's it. Can't use it any other time in this game. Fuck. That's bugging me. Let me go GTA 5 main characters. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. We go to IGN.com because sometimes a wiki games is just way too much. Michael, Trevor, and Franklin.
No ball. 2 strike.
Franklin. I forgot his fucking name. Anyway. Hey, 0-2 count already. That sucks. Work 'em foul. Why not? Now, I don't want to spoil too much about Grand Theft Auto 5 for those of you that have never played it. I mean, granted, it is now August 3rd, 2016. Like, you should have had that game 3 years, maybe 2 years ago. And they are tremendous. Like, I remember a friend of mine had the original on PlayStation. That overhead, I wouldn't even say that was a cartoonish look, but if you ever see Grand Theft Auto 1
2 balls. 2 strike.
on the PlayStation, totally different. I mean, it was amazing in its own little concept. It's like, dude, you can shoot other cars, they blow up, you kill people. You get in gunfights with the cops when they come after you. You can steal their cars. You can take cars out to the fucking to like the loading docks and ship them away for money. I mean, that's how you progressed in that initial game, was points. And you would get points, money, same thing. By blowing shit up, selling cars, even blowing up cars, you would get money. Grand Theft Auto 2, I think that was still modern day. I didn't play a whole lot of that one. A separate friend of mine had it. You're like, okay, now you can like run and jump like over fences and still that same overhead view. It's like you can jump over cars a lot easier, etc. Damn. Swinging at garbage here, guys. Then there was a Grand Theft Auto, it was like a retro 1969 fucking version. I think that was part of part 1. But then when Grand Theft Auto 3 came out, I will say this. PlayStation also had that game, Driver. And Driver 2, actually. Very good games in their own right. But Driver 2 came out, and it's like, wow, now you can, like, exit the car. Driver, you were just driving around. I mean, not to say that you were a transformer, but you never got out of the car. You were a character that had to go do missions and all that shit, but all you were was driving in the car. That's all you were doing. You never got out. You didn't reach out and do drive-bys out the window or nothing like that, or nothing. It was always driving. Hence the name of the game was Driver. Driver 2, you could get out of the car. And you could run and you could steal other cars. No gun, no weapons, no nothing. But, cool, alright. Switch vehicles. If the cops were chasing you. And you kind of look, but right around the same time. Grand Theft Auto 3 came out. and Driver was so irrelevant at that point for everything that it had going for it, and what Driver 2 really opened a couple other doors for, ideologically. Grand Theft Auto took Driver 2 and just shit all over it and said, bitch, this is how it's done. I never played Driver 3. I don't know anybody that has played Driver 3. And I'm sure it's a decent enough game, you know, for the PS2. Hell, maybe it's on the PS3. I'm not even sure. But by the time Grand Theft Auto 3 rewrote so many goddamn rules. And I mean, to think what the first game was, it was banned in so many countries because of its content matter. Shooting and killing and blowing things up and killing, you know, police officers and, you know, all kinds of, like, blowing up fucking buses. I mean, you couldn't really tell how many people were on the bus, but still, you'd throw the driver out, you could run him over, you could set people on fire, blow them up. Still got that 1-0 lead, though, at the end of the 5th inning.
Leading off with the Angels, center fielder number 27.
But Grand Theft Auto 3 changed the fucking game, and then what did they do? They took the concepts of the cities they used in the original Grand Theft Auto. There was Liberty City, there was Vice City, and there was San Andreas. Those were the 3 levels in the game. Liberty City, of course, supposed to be like in New York. Vice City, like Miami Vice. Okay, so it's like Miami. And San Andreas, well, isn't that the fault line that's out in California? Alright, fine. So you have 3 major cities. New York, Miami, and LA being represented in a roundabout fashion in the Grand Theft Auto world. So, Grand Theft Auto 3, that's just what it was by name, because it was technically the 3rd on its own game. There was the 1969 Britain, I think that was like an expansion pack for Part 1 or Part 2. I don't know much about them. I don't know if it was like a foreshadowing, like you played your character's father in London's 1969. I don't know what the deal was there. No clue. But Grand Theft Auto 3 was in Liberty City. So then they have Grand Theft Auto Vice City. And that game just went a little further, and I think had more... There was a lot of wasted space on the map, I admit that. As much as I love that game, and I live near Miami. You know, I'm not gonna lie. When I left Orlando to drive down here, Fort Lauderdale, just north of Miami, the day I left Orlando to drive down, I was listening to the Grand Theft Auto Vice City soundtrack on my way down. Because, like, dude, I'm moving down into that shit. The neon lights and the palm trees and that fucking... Everyone is just a fake-ass tool and wants to be a famous anything. It's like the culture, the weather, all that shit. It's like, I'm going to it, man. Of course, V-Rock was my station. I had the long hair and it was a bit of a headbanger in my own right. Before the recession kicked in. Wasn't just economic. It was also my hairline, anyway. Swooping curveball, strikeout, get out of here, Donaldson. But yeah, Vice City, then they brought in, Tommy Vercetti, the lead character who had a voice, unlike the guy in Grand Theft Auto 3, who apparently his name was Claude. It was never really said until way later. I think they first mentioned it in San Andreas. Damn. But, like, those things were mentioned in later games, like what was that guy's name, and fuck, you kind of get the understanding. Like in San Andreas is when that was. Anyway, Vice City, now you're getting like recognizable named actors. Oh, that landed? No, fuck, I thought he had it. I thought that was going to be a double play, and we were going to get him on the tag up. Goddamn Kron though gets on base again. Skip, you just stay right there. My arm ain't doing nothing. Kron has just been good for 2 games against me. I'll give him that. 2 groundouts? Yeah, as if he's due for another. But you get Ray Liotta in Grand Theft Auto Vice City. Let me get back to that, by the way. You get Ray Liotta to play that voice. You get, Burt Reynolds had a voice in that game. Dennis Hopper had a voice. You had Jenna Jameson was played the role of a porn star in that game. Like, how fucking awesome. I mean, they absolutely did it right. The guy that played Tubbs in Miami Vice, and I forget his name. They're like one of those triple names, like Michael Taylor Thomas or some shit like that. Sweeping curveball, strikeout. It's like he played a character in the game. Oh, yeah, voice acted, you know. It's like Vice City just still is probably one of my favorite Grand Theft Auto games. Even though there was a lot of wasted map space on that fucking beach on the east side. I think that was Washington Beach. Still think there was a lot of wasted space, but still. Just the atmosphere, the music, the characters, the voices of those characters. Woo, thank God that's foul. San Andreas, of course, taken out towards the LA scene. I mean, there's a lot of Grand Theft-ish games that I'm not even sure about. Chinatown Rumble? I thought that was just on a PlayStation handheld. Slider for the strikeout, inning over. No damage done on the scoreboard. Graham Smith, I don't understand what you're saying there. Well, he wants me to play, what? Who's he and what do they want me to play?
Leading off for the Yankees, the shortstop.
Oh, he wants to play me in a game? Well, that's cute. I appreciate that, but I'm a little busy right now. You might have to take a rain check on that. This is a playoff game for me. I kind of turned off notifications, so if he's sending friend requests or messages, I don't see them right now. Because otherwise that damn mosaic blurb would just keep flashing on my damn screen, and I don't need that when I'm in a playoff game, talking about Grand Theft Auto, you know? There's other things I'm worried with. But I'll have to take a rain check on that. You know, I wonder if there's any kind of, like, season mode you can do, like, playing co-op with people. Like, I know they can do that with Met, and of course that's only 16 games you gotta worry about, but... After? I can't even say after, because, I got some shit to do in the morning, which means I gotta shut down a little early tonight. Earlier than I want to. No guarantees, but I'll check and see if there's any, whatever, messages or things along that nature if they left. I'll definitely check into it, though. I'll see what's what. Keep fouling him off. That's fine. Wear this guy's arm out. It's only 1-0, but shit, we're doing okay. And actually, speaking of that, like, I'm sure I will be easily tempted to play, so long as they're doing it this year, on NHL 17, the EA Sports Hockey League, EASHL. If they're doing that, I might want to play into some of that shit. That'd be fun. Like, I don't know how in-depth I would want to get with shit like that, but, you know. It is a fun little thing to do.
The catcher, number 13, Salvador Perez.
I mean, you were a... That's like 3 days late on your swing. Not a day late, and not quite a week late, but at least 3 days late.
Safe.
Okay, check the runner. Why would he be stealing right now? I think that's a bogus check. I wouldn't even try to steal if I'm him. Just fucking sit.
Owen.
I wouldn't do it, because if he gets caught stealing and then they get Perez out, guess what? The inning's over. There's your third out. I'd be more worried about getting Perez than I would the fucking base runner, because if this guy fucking blasts one to the wall, that's your RBI.
Ball. Hot.
I mean, he's arguably our best batter. I wouldn't, I'd be worried about him at the plate, not so much the base runner. Of course, if you are worried, that's fine, because this will be your 80th pitch, sir, and it's the 6th inning, sir.
Yep, he got him. Safe.
I mean, I know that's not much wear and tear on his arm, but that's already 2 check-overs already, you know?
No, he got it. Safe.
That's 3 times he's checked over. Good thing is he's worried. Perez, I was going to say leave it. You're at a 2-0 count. Make him beat you. Leave that shit staying. Not leave that shit staying. Leave that shit stay.
2-2.
Yeah, see now. And I don't know if that last pitch was in the zone or not, but potentially it could be a 3-1 count. Now you're at 2-2. Damn it. Oh, but I like the Grand Theft Auto games, if I can get back to that point. Although, gee, again, you're just barely hitting past the dirt. Anyway, what do I got here? Yeah, there were other ones. I did play Grand Theft Auto Liberty City Stories. I did play Vice City Stories, which are prequels. Vice City Stories is a prequel to 3. Vice City Stories is obviously a prequel to Vice City. There's the game out there, Chinatown Rumble. I have no idea about that game. I guess it takes place in Liberty City. I guess. But that's my best guess. Otherwise, I did play 4. I have it on the 360. Not in love with that game. I don't know. The layout of the city seemed weird. The controls seemed a little more to be desired, I suppose. The story was decent, not great. I don't know. It didn't grab me as much as I thought it should have. It was Grand Theft Auto, and it just didn't have me. But 5. Beautiful game. Well, the 6th inning is done. Still got that 1-0 lead. Dude, they have 8 hits. That's not good. I mean, I've been getting out of jams. That's the good news. Dude, 11 strikeouts in 6 innings. Alright, skipper. Fuck the 8 hits. Okay, yeah, I'm striking motherfuckers out. I got 11K. Don't be pulling me anytime soon here. I mean, this guy's got 2 strikeouts. You may as well give me another one right now. That's a dozen.
Jace Peterson.
Not looking good for him. Whew. Who names their kid Jace? What is that? Short for Jason? Jason, just go with that. Jace. They had 9 months, and that's the best they could come up with. Some people I wonder about. Left that one hanging in a terrible spot. He didn't even look for it. That thing should be in the seats. Well, so long as we're throwing terrible sliders, let's throw another one. Yeah, come on, Perez. That slider has not been my pitch here when we're playing the Angels. Game 1 or Game 5 here. It just hasn't been good. Screwball for the punch-out. Which I don't get. Like, that was perfect timing, but it didn't land where the trajectory said it was going to. I wish they would snug that up a little bit. Because with perfect timing, that ball should go exactly where you say. Right in his hot zone. No, a little in. And somewhat in the cold spot. 78 pitches, fair. I mean, yeah, they have 8 hits against me. I mean, they're working me a little bit. Nothing there.
The left fielder, number 33, Sammy Vaccaro.
Well, by any chance, Graham, do I know this RCX D99 character you're talking about? Do I know him to any degree? Or did he just stumble across the stream? Does he know me? Well, what's the deal there? It's like, he wants to play me. Why can't he say so? And with all due respect, who the hell are you? Are you his agent? Are you trying to book him, like... You trying to have him face people, or what's the deal here? Because I should get a cut of that action, then. Screwball tucked in nicely down and away. Damn. Slider away. Hopefully it stays out. Good. Whew. Slider for the strikeout. Because if that slider stays in the middle of that goddamn strike zone, that's when it leaves the seats. But if it keeps breaking out, against righties that is, that's when I'm okay with it. Well, that's the end of their portion of the 7th. Marisnik, all right. Well, you got a single and a double. Why don't I just skip the fucking triple and get a home run right now, huh? Insurance would be a pretty decent thing to have. But again, how fucking late can you be on that swing? It's not good, I'll tell you that much.
Ball, inside.
Yeah, jam-packed. Well, okay, it's a 2-3-2 playoff format. 2 games in Anaheim, 3 games in New York, the last 2 games in Anaheim. And this is the last game, you know, for this stretch in Yankee Stadium. So even though it's 40 degrees and raining, the house is still packed. It's not even an elimination game. I would be one miserable... Yeah, just clip through the fucking wall there, kid. I'd be miserable sitting there, 40 degrees, raining, watching baseball. It's a little different, I guess, if it's football. Shot down the line and another single. Boy, Marisnik, you're fucking locked in here, huh? Wonder what, 85 speed for this kid? See, right now would be a decent time to send this guy to go steal. Because there's nobody out. Unless I'm wrong, did I, No, there's nobody out. Calhoun, well, you had the power shot in game 1. I think that was a 3-run blast. Because I think Perez had the 2-run shot early in that game. I'm pretty well. Somebody had a 2-run, somebody had a 3-run. I believe I'm right on that note, though. Perez had the 2-run shot. Calhoun did his damage late in the game, which was great insurance. Okay, if I'm stealing bases, I'm going right now on the second pitch. Go. So you know who's low in the dirt? This guy's at 90 pitches here in the 7th with nobody out. Starting to wear on him. Nothing, I got no info for you there, Graham Smith. Like I don't know who this guy is. I don't recall who you are. Are you his agent? Why is he looking to play me? I don't understand this. I'm trying to connect the dots here. It's like it's good to be wanted, but like what's I don't quite get it here. I haven't done any playing online. It's all been road to the show with this. So I'm wondering how did they stumble upon me? How did you stumble upon me? Just need to know. Nice shot. All right, cool. First and second. Nobody out. Now, is that bullpen getting a little warm now? Because I'll tell you, pitcher's on a hot seat.
Second baseman, Rob Refsnyder.
Refsnyder has his moments. Oh, give me the righty. Get me Vaughn. Good. And once again, I outlast the opposing pitcher. Well, that's kind of a point of pride and, dare I say, somewhat expected, but...
Your attention, please.
What do you got? Pedro Chavez. I thought he came in game 1 as well.
Pedro Chavez.
Well, this is in the playoffs. 2.2 innings. Stretched out over 2 games. With only 1 strikeout. Sack fly RBI. That's not bad. Well, yeah, shit, that's the only ribby today. I can't complain about it, but... a solid base hit would be great. Let it go, let it go, let it go.
Hey!
Even if it's in there. See what he's doing. Get that pitch count going. Boy, you know, I ate some spicy food earlier, and I can feel my stomach just wanting to do a backflip. I mean, it's just like, Not exactly like I'm going to lose my lunch one way or the other, but
No ball.
just feel my stomach going into overdrive. Because normally I eat so goddamn clean, it's like I never even notice I'm full anymore. Eating all that organic stuff that I normally do. Like, that's the cleanest crap you can eat. Like, your body breaks it down, digests it cleanly. It's not like you're eating greasy-ass, you know, oil-based cheese shit, beef patty, crap, breaded nothing, chicken gizzard. Although I do eat a lot of chicken. But yeah, even that's organic.
Center fielder.
So I might need to flood my system a little later, throw down a bunch of water. A lot of spicy food. I tend to do that, like when I get a good day off. Go out and grab something a little different. It's like, you know what, before I run to the bank and before I run to the fucking grocery store and do all that, let me go do something for me. Well, depending on if I had a meal or not during the day. I snacked a little bit before I left the house. Hell, since I got home, a little bit of chicken and veggies, and that's kind of leftover. Fouled away, I guess, what is that, 0-2 right now? Upsetting if we got guys at first and second and we can't bring them in. This would be upsetting. Again, because this happened early. Don't know what you're fishing for, but they aren't biting today.
Now batting, third baseman, Hunter Alberto.
Looked like it just stayed to the outside. Oh, insurance would be great. Really would be.
Oh. 1 ball. No strike.
And I hate how I really can't tell. Okay, that's obviously not Mike Scioscia. I forgot. He's in Detroit. At least the guy managing Detroit right now looks like Mike Scioscia. Just, you know, be fair to that point. But I don't know who this guy is. I don't know who my skipper is. It's no longer Joe Girardi. Is he going to pitch here? What's the deal? There you go.
2 balls. No strike.
Well, this guy came in, I think, after the 2 runners were on. So this guy's gotten through 2 outs and 9 pitches.
Oh. 3 balls. No strike.
Yeah, see, if we had a little more discipline, somebody could have got on with a walk. As opposed to getting on with a frying pan, I suppose, but different story altogether.
3 balls. 1 strike.
Okay, yeah, take that one. I understand that. And I suppose with 2 outs, yeah, you got to make the pitcher beat you. So you almost got to take this one as well. I mean, you got to be looking for a specific pitch if you're going to be swinging here. And that's not the one you should have been looking at. Come on. That thing barely gets past the fucking batting circle. No insurance, even though we got 2 more runners on base there. But the 7th inning is complete. Not that we need the bottom half, but still.
Leading off for the Angels, first baseman, Kyle Harris.
Well, their starter easily had 90 pitches. Their reliever came in and threw 10.
Oh.
Give me that one. Come on. There was a pitch earlier against Mike Trout. 3 inches low out of the zone. And he gave it to me on a strike. I just want consistency. Woo!
You're out.
Caught it like a fucking, like a cat. And threw it on a fucking line. 13K in 7 innings. I mean, we're doing pretty good. Oh, that motherfucker. I'll hit him. Who was that? Harris? I will hit him in the face with a pitch. Oh, boy.
No.
Come on. Be consistent, ump. To Mike Trout, I've thrown way lower pitches that you've given me.
Strike. Woo.
But I mean, that one tucks in nicely. That should be 0-2, though. Ah.
2 balls. 1 strike.
As soon as I pitched it, I knew. Well, at least it was low and didn't hang in the zone for a fucking solo shot.
Strike. Woo.
Okay, now he gives me that one. I don't get this umpire. I don't. He's inconsistent. Anything low, it's just kind of how he feels. Screwball. I mean, he's got to swing at that, though. Because the umpire doesn't know if he doesn't know whether to shit or wind his watch. So I feel bad for Trout on that one. I do, because the fucking umpire's being really fucking hit or miss on a low pitch. And most everything that I throw has tremendous, dropping break to it. Sweeper, the screwball, circle change, sinker. Hell, well, the slider, yeah, it's got more of a horizontal break than it does a vertical break, but still. It's like he's got to swing at that thing. Screwball.
Nope, that's off the plate.
Okay, 2 outs, 93 pitches here. Okay, this is the 8th inning. I would not be surprised if they're looking towards bringing in Chapman for a save. Well, bullpen's something. Left it hanging. Warning, track, power to dead center. Fuck me, that was luck. I thought that thing was going to be gone. Depending on Chapman's arm, I guess we'll see how things go at this point. Whew. Because I don't know how often he's been used here in this series. He came in game 1.
The shortstop, Sheen Segura.
Yeah, Segura's 2 for 3 on the day. Oh, okay. Looked a little close to me, but oh well. I'm not the umpire. Clearly. I'm in shape.
Out.
Quick snag at first base, and he just fucking turned that corner like a cat.
Designated hitter, Danny Santana.
Insurance would be great right around now. What the hell? Oh. One to nothing. I feel bad more so for,
One
like,
ball. No strike.
they've gotten some hits on me. At least 8 from when I last looked at the box score, last I remember. Can I see it from here? Oh, yeah, they have 8 hits, we have 7 hits. It's a lot of runners left on base. I guess pitchers are generally getting out of a jam. I guess that's what that's telling me. But it's just, I don't know. I guess exciting baseball will be a little bit of back and forth, a 5-4 game where there's lead changes. when the umpire's calling whatever the fuck he wants to on low pitches. I mean, if that thing hugs the line, you're on. Oh, playoffs. God forbid I get to a good team. I mean, Mike, you're in the playoffs. You're on a good team. I don't want to be with the Yankees anymore. Even if we win the World Series this year, it's like this ship has already sailed its fucking course. I want to go to the National League. I want to be a decent batting pitcher. But on a full count walk there's only one out. Well, Salvador, you got to do something here. You're 0 for 3. You're due to do something. Get a double. I don't care. Now, I don't know the speed. Oh, do they show me? Now batting, now pitching. I can't see who's, can't see the base path. Can't see his speed. That's lame. Speed of 74, I suppose. Thanks for the check there. That's nice. Only problem with that is, it's a strike.
Oh. 1 ball, 1 strike.
Come on now, Perez. You see, I ask questions and I get no answers. Can't take it seriously. Chopper, double play, ball, 1 and 2, easy. Fuck. To the 9th we go. Do they keep me in the game? I mean, I already wasted my frozen pitch. Goddamn CJ.
Leading off with the Angels, the designated hitter, CJ Cron.
Goddamn CJ. Well, I'm still in there. That's the good news. And CJ is out in 1 pitch. That I like. That guy's been a pain in the fucking ass. Dude, 14K. And yeah, they got the 8 hits. Well, dude, Donaldson was the flyout to end the previous inning. So he's the number 4, I think. So what is this? The 5, here's the number 6, and the number 7 is due up. Thought he had a good shot at that one. Good thing I was wrong. Thought he was going for it. Broke out just enough. Forgive the allergenic nose scratching. Left it hanging, but he fouls it away. It's alright. Interesting. Oh. I mean, what do you think? We haven't done 2 things to the guy. Left it hanging a bit, but the sweeping curveball gets another strikeout. 2 down. Took a few pitches for that at bat. What do you got, Perez? Looks like you're thinking. Robert Netzel. This motherfucker's 2 for 3. Well, I guess you and Crone have kind of been the guys that have really been a pain in the dick so far. Although you, I know nothing about except you're wearing rubber gloves practically. Interesting. Left it hanging, but it dropped out of the fucking zone. I thought sure as shit it was going to kiss the bottom. Now that thing's very hittable. Nowhere near where the target was. Though it was perfect timing. I don't get this game. Funky ass algorithms. In on the hands, sweeping curveball. You know, the least I can do. Yeah, Frozen's gone. What are you asking for here? Sweeping curve down and away. I can do this because I haven't done it in a while. Let me give you one of those. Showtime pitch. Chopper. Foul. I can stay working on that, though. Sweeping curveball just more down than it is away. So let's try it. Pow! Complete game. Shutout. 1-0. That's all it takes. And we take a 3-2 lead in the series, inching towards the World Series. Whew! Was not easy. Ref Snyder's fucking sack fly. That was it. And he took that thing on the first pitch he saw. Baby Jesus. Well, not too shabby. Not too shabby at all. Yep, that happened in the second inning. Wow. 16 strikeouts. Marisnik, three at-bats, 3 hits with the run. I mean, yeah, to get an RBI, you gotta have somebody on base as well. Yeah, if Marisnik was 3 for 3, and fuck, that's pretty decent. Allowed 8 hits, yet we win 1-0. I wouldn't have believed that if you would have told me going into this game, Mike, when you're out there, when Metzger's out on the mound, you're going to let by 8 hits. Like, fuck. I mean, that's at least 2 runs. At least. They don't get anything out of it. I'm kind of shocked here. Oh, the music in this game is just the drizzling fucking shits. However, they out-hit us. But we get that W. Yeah. Well, give us a quick stat line here, Mr. PA announcer guy. That might be our thumbnail. You never know. As soon as I export this over to my YouTube channel, you never know. It's a lot of points.
Our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Yankees. 1 run, 7 hits, no errors. They left 7 men on base. 7. For the Angels, no runs, 8 hits, no errors. They left 8 men on base.
No walks.
Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 20 minutes. Our paid attendance here tonight at Yankee Stadium, 53,325.
53,000. Dude, I put butts in seats, man.
Drive home safely.
Man, I'm putting asses in the seats. Every 18 inches, you'll find a keister. Struck out the 5th and the 6th. Had a strikeout in every fucking inning. And I didn't walk anybody. That's a fair level of consistency I like to have. Shout out, complete game, quality start, win. Which also saves the bullpen if needed. So, what about training? Is this stuff dipped down yet? Nah. Batting, I don't have to worry about that. Stealing, I don't have, so I don't have to worry about it. Let me save right now. Or, you know, let me get through the day at least. Nope, saving. Why the sliders? I never touched the fucking things, and it always says, you gotta change your sliders here. Why? I didn't do nothing. Does it do that for everybody else, or is that just happening to me? Like, yeah, obviously I progressed through the game, so I gotta change or save the file there. Settings? Nothing. Oh well, See, I'm a little skeptical because what if they stupidly want me to come into the bullpen? Well, I gotta sim through this day at the very least. Which, oh, the Dodgers and the Cubs going 7. Well, sim through this date. Oh boy. A 1-4 loss. Now, this is important because we go game 7. I've done well against the Angels. But they might actually get the series win against us. In my career, facing them in the playoffs, I've done pretty damn well against the Angels. This would probably be some kind of retribution for them. I want to go play next appearance, though, because just in case they want to bring me in the bullpen here. The Yankees have won the ALCS and will be taking on the Cubs in the World Series. Whoa, 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 whoa. Okay, well, that's cute, that's nice. But because I went play next appearance, oh, this fucking thing. Well, we know we won and we know the Cubs won. Well, that's really stupid, game. That's really stupid. Come on. I mean, at the end of the series, it should be like, stop simulation. Because I don't know when my next start's gonna be. So anyway, we ended up winning. And we know the Cubs ended up winning. Okay, the Cubs are there right now. So that stays tried and true. We ended up winning. Yankees, okay. That's fair. Because that's how it happened. And I guess I got game 2 against Yu Darvish or something like that. Anyway, guess what, everybody? Oh no, game 1 against Yu Darvish. And we're on the road in Wrigley Field, which means I get to take swings the next time we play the live stream Let's Play of MLB The Show 16. As we follow this Road to the Show career of one Derek Metzger. That's pretty fucking wild. Now keep in mind, me, personally, I was born in Chicago. I'm a Chicago guy. I like the Cubs. I like the White Sox, but I mean, if it came down to it, splitting hairs in a World Series, I'd lean more Cubs. Anyway, so now I gotta face the Cubs, who did win the World Series. Let me check that. I did all my homework last night, as far as what my career ended up being. In 2016, it was Giants over the Angels. In 2017... it was Cubs over Indians in a sweeper. Of course, that was the year the Indians knocked us out of the ALCS. So I was okay with the Cubs winning then because they ended up beating the team that knocked us out. Well, that's fair. Huh. Wait, what happened? Oh, that's what I want to check. Yeah, let me... just a quick rundown here. Let's see. In 2016, whatever... let's see, the Angels over the Astros. Angels beat the Indians, but then the Giants beat the Angels in the World Series. So the Angels, they haven't shut the door there. 2017, the Angels, 100 wins. Yankees over the Angels. We beat them in the ALDS 3-1. But then we lost to the Indians, who then lost to the Cubs in the World Series. 2018... what did we do there? Angels over the Red Sox. Who beat the Yankees beat the Angels. We did. We beat the Angels in a sweeper in the ALDS en route to winning the World Series. 2019, that's when the Angels won the World Series because we didn't make the playoffs. They were a wild card. They beat the Rays. They swept the Mariners. They beat the Indians 4-1, and then it took 7 games to beat the Dodgers. I mean, realistically, I have been a pain in the ass for the Angels. So long as I see them in the playoffs, I knock them out. Well, which, I gotta write that down. NLCS. Cubs over Dodgers. Yep, I'm writing all this shit down as I go. And that was 4-3. Well, because, like I said, I flubbed on a lot of my homework for what this is. ALCS. Yankees over fucking... who did I just play? Angels, there we go. And that went 7 as well, as the stats are rolling through and the tree and all that shit. Alright, 4-3. All right, well, now we got the World Series, which, I mean, I have to be perfectly honest. I'm a borderline Yankees hater in real life, and I root for the Cubs. I'm not a fan. I'm not a fucking annoying numbskull. I'm not a fan. It's gonna hurt to be. I don't give a shit. No, what if I have a great batting run here? You know? Let me look at the calendar. If you give me game 1, there's 2, 3, 4, 5. I should get, unless we sweep them, I should play 2 games in Wrigley where I take swings. And oh, how much fun that would motherfucking be to actually be productive at the plate, let alone what I can do on the mound. That would be just tighter than butt sex. I mean, that's really snug. That's really snug. But anyway, it will be game 1. 2 of the most storied franchises in all of baseball, for whatever reason you want to look at. The Yankees, who, because I gave them a win a few seasons ago, have 28 World Series wins. Now the Cubs have one, so that would be, I think that's only their 3rd. They're going for their 4th. Lovable losers, that whole thing, you know. What can you say? Yu Darvish, 12 innings pitched, 14 strikeouts, 1.5 ERA. Yet no decision. Damn. And we gotta go head up against this guy? Like, that's fucking... Wow, that's cutthroat, man. But what a World Series matchup we're having. I mean, that's kind of fun. Don't get me wrong. If you look through the playoff tree, now the Nationals, they got Bryce Harper. And, well, no, Strasburg's no longer there. I hit a home run off Strasburg, I think, my rookie season with Baltimore. Well, I know I hit one off of him, at the very least. It had to be an interleague game. But, to shut down Bryce Harper would be fun. The Dodgers, well, because Yankees, Dodgers, New York, LA, that whole thing. That would be fun to shut down the Dodgers. The Mets, obviously, it's a Subway Series. I would enjoy facing them. San Francisco, of course, you can't kill the cockroaches. I would enjoy playing them. Great ballpark out there in Frisco. But the Cubs, I get to play the Cubs. Like, dude, any of those teams in the National League that make it, that's no loss for me whatsoever. That's a great series. I mean, when you say the Yankees have to play any one of these teams, that's like, awesome, sweet. But if you look on the American League side, it's like, all right, well, the Astros make it to the World Series. Who'd be a good matchup for them? Who knows? You got a good matchup here. Plus, you know, Derek Metzger being the Cy Young winning, son of a bitch that he is. Anyway, I promised you that I was going to look at standings for this year, so let's do that before we start the World Series, because in previous episodes, I've had a real problem of just, what are the standings? Okay, wild card, okay, done. And then I back off the screen. And I don't even look at the end of the season stats. So, as the season panned out, in the AL East, of course, the Yankees, we won the division, 94-68. The Orioles made the playoffs, 93-69. Red Sox there. Just look at the numbers for yourself. I'm not going to stay too long on this, because that's all you need to do is look at it yourself if you're going to write this shit down and pause the fucking video. This is the one that I love. This American League Central has been the biggest fucking pile of crap since I started my career. The Royals, I don't think, have made the playoffs yet. No, I think they did once. Let me double check that. Metzger, 2016. In 2016, it was the Indians, 81-81. Winning the division, the only team representing. In 2017, the Indians make it in. The Royals had a winning season. Did not make it, though. So the Indians, again, just one team. 2018, the Twins snuck in on the last game of the year. Over the Indians. 84-78. 2019, the Indians win the division yet again. Not by much, over the Tigers. And this year, 2020, the Tigers win the division with a sub-500 record. The Royals and the White Sox have not made the fucking playoffs in this career for Metzger. Have not even made the playoffs. Now, the Royals have had a winning season, but that ain't going to get you too far. Might make it to the playoffs, but that's the best you can get with that, is might make it to the playoffs. Winning the division gets you to the playoffs. The Angels, 100 wins, and again, I kick them out. Astros coming in there 94 and 68. Mariners 82 and 80. The Mariners would have won the fucking Central. The Athletics would have won the Central. They are exactly 500. This is a pretty solid division. 100 wins, 94 wins, 82 wins, 81 wins. It's a solid division. 4 teams are 500 or better. That's pretty nice. And the Rangers, who haven't been doing much, 78 and 84. Wild cards, obviously, Astros and Orioles. And you saw the full rundown. In the NL East, the Nationals won the division like they had been doing. They've been running shit here. The Phillies and the Braves have been the cellar dwellers the entire time. This is my 5th season in the league, right? My 5th season, let's call it. Phillies and Braves have been the bottom of this division every fucking year. They've been trading it, basically, with really poor records. The Marlins did make the playoffs as a wild team once. The Mets, look at that. 4th overall team in baseball. Whew. Made the playoffs. I mean, that's good. But the Nationals, because of Bryce Harper, have owned this division. And that's another thing, too, if I can go back. This division, let's see, the Blue Jays, I think, have been the fucking odd team out. Like, they haven't done anything. And the Orioles made it. The Yankees have made it. We know the Red Sox have made it. The Rays made it one year because they were a one-game wild card loser to the Angels. I don't think the Blue Jays have made the playoffs. Let me check that. I know this is all bullshit stats and maybe you don't give a fuck about it. I understand that. Oh no, Blue Jays won it in 2016. They've just progressively gone backwards so horrendously. But no one team has, like, owned this division. In the Central, no one has owned this division and it's been shitty. Like, here we at least get 90-win teams. Here in the Central, no. No, it's mainly been the Indians. But, I mean, now that they're slipping, Tigers, like, this division just sucks flat out. In the AL West, it's been the Angels. It's been Mike Trout. And everybody else is scampering for second place. NL East, it's been the Nationals and whoever's scampering for second place. Maybe there's a wild card there. The Cubs have owned the Central nonstop. And then it's whoever else wants second place. The Reds and the Brewers have been garbage. It's funny to see the Cardinals be the low team in the division this year because the Reds and the Brewers had been trading that off the whole 5 years I've had this career going. So it's weird to see the Cardinals slip. The Pirates have been that maybe just north of 500 type of team. I think 2 playoff runs. I could probably give you the full rundown, but the Cubs have owned this division. And in the NL West, pretty sure it's been the Dodgers owning this division, although the Giants have been that secondary team. Well, no, it was Giants-Dodgers in 2016, both making the playoffs. 2017, Dodgers, then the Giants are the wild card, so they flipped. 2018, the Dodgers, and that's it. 2019, the Dodgers, and that's it. 2020, the Dodgers and the Giants come back in as a wild card. So the Dodgers have pretty much owned this. They've always made the playoffs. But it's basically been the Dodgers division, Clayton Kershaw. It's telling me, as I was thinking this through last night, it's telling me that you'd need just that one stud player on your team. And well, look, Clayton Kershaw, Anthony Rizzo, Bryce Harper, Mike Trout. Who's the stud player around here? Well, no one really. I mean, you kind of get some. I mean, Abreu was all right with the White Sox till he came to the Yankees, and I don't know where he is now. The Royals, I mean, I like guys like Hosmer, and I like guys on their team, but where's the standout player elsewhere? Cabrera's old, so you can't really say that one. In the East, who is in the Yankees? I mean, are you going to say Big Papi? I mean, Donaldson did leave. Joey Bats was already like 35 years old. So like if you're at the peak right there, that team's already kind of on its way down, and it's been showing in the standings. So there's not really that one guy there, although you could say Derek Metzger here, right? Although he missed the playoffs last year. I don't know. It's upsetting. No batting on this team. But what, the Marlins still have Stanton, but apparently that's just not good enough. So as good as he is, and I do admit that, not the biggest fan, but I mean, Phillies, Braves, the Mets, I don't know. Well, that's a great, well-rounded team, though. I'll give them that. 4th ranked, that looks really nice. Of course, if I go to the Nationals, I can make their pitching that much better. But let's not foreshadow. I mean, if all I got to do is catch a fucking subway and get across town and go play with the fucking Mets, that's not a bad look right there, just on paper. Of course, that's a much better look if I go to Chicago. You need pitching help? I'm your guy. And hey, we're going to be playing them in the World Series, so Anyway, it's like, where's that stud player along these other teams? The Cardinals really don't have one. They're more of a solid team. The Pirates, I do like McCutchen, but he's a good player. I wouldn't say, like, great. He's not like that Bryce Harper, Mike Trout kind of guy. But even still, I think he's gone off the Pirates. But if you have that stud player and you keep him, Clayton Kershaw, you're going to go far. And you're going to stay going far. Because the Padres haven't made the playoffs. The Rockies haven't made the playoffs. The Diamondbacks have not made the playoffs. I think they had a winning record once. Otherwise, it's been Dodgers. Giants are just a good team. That's all I can explain there. Bumgarner, they got their one stud for a pitcher, and if Posey's still around. But that's all that's telling me. So if those are all your numbers, if you're looking up stats back to the NL Central, Cubs, Pirates, Reds, Brewers, Cardinals. Cardinals on a big slip, 32 games back. But whew. And then, here in the West, this is how it panned out. Now, yeah, I do have everything documented for myself, best that I could do, without totally looking at things. Me not looking at things was kind of the problem. All right, let's check postseason MVP. I'm not even on the list. Why not? I've had 3 stellar games. I mean, Calhoun, don't get me wrong, 8 ribbies, that is pretty good. Friedrich, really? Segura? Alright, whatever. I guess I'll run with that. I mean, hell, what can I say about it, I don't think they like giving that award to pitchers. That being said, it'll be Game 1 in Wrigley. And since they're starting me against you, Darvish, hey, I gotta take swings. That will be the next time we play the live stream Let's Play of MLB The Show 16, right here on the PS4, as we follow this Road to the Show career of one Derek Metzger. Season 5 in October. We head into, we're going to be into November 2020. 5 years into the future. Well, the Cubs have already won a World Series. The Yankees have already won a World Series. Let's see who wants to take, this is almost, you'd say, the rubber match, if you will. Not that we've played each other, but we had a win against the Pirates. They had a win against, who did they sweep? I just said it, too. They had theirs, I had mine. I mean, I gotta look, because I'm just not thinking right. Swept the Indians, the team that beat us. So they kind of did us a favor in that regard. Now, we'll see how this happens, but thanks to all those that chipped in and chimed in here live on Twitch, and for those of you that watch episodically on YouTube at your own leisure, thanks to everybody who watches, however you watch. I don't care how, just so long as you watch. All that out of the way. Taking swings at Wrigley next time in the World Series. MJ signing out for now. Till we meet again, everybody. It'll be on the mound. It'll be in the batter's box. Hopefully it'll be on the base path, too. But also, I guarantee that I will catch your ass down the road.